Hi guys! We're coming to you with our week something Friday video.
5, 6,
something. It's been a long few weeks. So we have a few things to cover with you guys about our caravan coming up on the 15th.
Dogs.
Yeah, they did that. That did happen. So a few details, and I'm going to have this in a document down below in the email linked. I have the document that said what town we're going to be and what camper we're going to see while we're in their town. So, as a counselor, you need to know what towns you need to be in, approximately what time.
Pay attention to it.
Pay attention. And this is an approximation, so please be patient with us if things are not running on time. We don't really know what we're doing.
Blessed are the flexible, for they shall not break.
It's true.
As easily.
As easily. So, counselors, you need to know what 2 towns your campers are in. And if you are caravanning with other people, other specifically counselors who have campers, you're going to need to know what towns their people are in too. Yep. You're going to look at that list down below, and you're going to notice I have a north group and a south group. We have 3 groups. We have a north group, a west group, and a south group. Those are our groups. So the west group is going to leave Lincoln, go to Beaver Creek, keep going down I-80. We're going to hit York. We're going to hit Aurora. We're going to hit Grand Island. The north group will probably go north from Lincoln, and they will go to David City and the other town, I'm forgetting what it is.
Garrison?
Garrison, I think. And so Andrew and Cassie, those are your campers. So you will need to go on that. And then we'll need some staff to be in cars along. So we have like 4 or 5 cars going that way. The south group will go south at York. So you'll go to York with us, and then you'll go south. There's a lot of campers on this list. So if you're in the south group, you need to know that you're in the south group. South group is going to be run by Coach Mark and Coach Mandy. They are going to be leading the caravan, making the calls 5 minutes before, and making sure that, everything is running accordingly.
Yeah, and they're pretty good leaders. So
is this where I come in the video?
Yeah, this is it. This is the one.
Hey.
This is the time.
Hi guys.
Your hair smells nice.
I washed it yesterday. I
showers.
took a shower.
It's that time of year. So those are our 3 routes. So if you have questions about which route you should be on, you can shoot me an email or a call. It is all good. I'd be happy to help you out with that one. But you need to know where you're going before we get to Omaha. So look at the page below. After the South group goes through like Fairmont, Bruning, Hastings, and I think, what's the last one? Donovan. We will meet up in Grand Island. And from that point, the coaches will say, hey, where are you at? And we will blah, blah, blah. We'll figure it out. Time-wise, we're going to do our best here. But, you're not going to be at every camper's house. That's not going to be possible. If there's a camper you specifically want to see, again, look at the list. I believe in you. You're an adult.
We can figure things out if we need to the morning of in Omaha, but we don't want to be delayed there. We want to meet as a group, say, okay, we've got everybody, here we go, instead of saying, okay, wait. Now, who's going in the, no, we want to have almost all of that figured out to where we can ask and say, okay, who's going in the north group, who's in the south group, now who's in the west group. And if there's a few that we're like, oh, we need a few more cars to go that way, and we've got plenty of staff and other people who aren't committed specifically to go a specific way, we'll have them go that way. So don't worry about that. We'll figure that out day of if we need to. And
the west route is going to be run by Sam and Maddie Marks. So they will be our caravan leaders with that group. So we are going to be meeting at St. Elizabeth Ann Church. The address is in the form below. So you're going to have to open that and take a looky-loo at it. It is 5419 North 114th Street in Omaha. We are going to meet there at the church before we go to our first camper's house. We're going to meet there by, we're probably going to get there around 7:10. We want you to get there. If you have campers, if you're a counselor, you need to be there between 7:10 and 7:25, that little window, so we can give you your 2 boxes and your backpack for your camper.
Yep.
So you need to get there a little early so we can give these items to you. Then you will hold on to them, and you will be responsible for getting them to the door to your camper so that you have all of your marbles. 2 other marbles you need to make sure you have is a stuffed animal for each camper and the sign, your poster board sign. You need to have both those items for your camper in addition to your 2 boxes and your backpack. If you have questions about this, because I have had people that are a little confused about things, I need you to call me, email me, text me, because I want to clear things up so that everybody knows what's going on, and we will have a lot of fun on the 15th.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Our child placement team will be doing phone calls to the parent of the camper 5 minutes before we get to that house. So, or some of them want texts. This is to ensure that the camper is at the house when we show up.
Yep.
If for some reason the camper is not at the house when we show up, I need 2 things from you.
So number 1, don't freak out. Number 2, be patient, because we're going to try and find that camper. Wherever they are, we're going to try and get them.
We're hoping they won't be too far from where we will be.
If we need to adjust fire, find them, we will.
But it is a possibility this could happen. Some of our parents are not the most responsible human beings.
What?
So, there you go.
So we mentioned the dress code before for this. We want to have a camp dress code when we go and visit our campers. So wear a t-shirt, long shorts that go to the knee or just above the knee, nothing too gappy, nothing tight. Just wear camp clothes. It's pretty easy. Just dress modestly. You can wear things we wouldn't normally wear at camp, like jeans, I suppose. But as long as it's modest, you'll be fine. I'll have some backup clothes in my car, just like I do at camp. So if I see you and I'm like, oh, hey, guess what? You didn't follow the rules. I'll have clothes for you.
We do have special t-shirts for the caravan,
yeah.
and I'll bring those with me. But as far as the bottom half of your body goes, jeans, shorts to the knee. Even if you're a girl, shorts to the knee. And if you're new and you're like, I don't really understand the dress code, somebody invited you to camp, and you should talk to that somebody.
They'll explain it to you.
We are going to have one more video for you guys to film, and that is going to be a birthday video. Now, we're actually kind of taking our dress up day and our birthday and putting them together. So what it's going to be is we are going to dress up in our fancies. Girls, if you are wearing a dress, like fancy dress, which is great, you need to have a t-shirt under that. That is camp rules. You have to have a t-shirt under that dress, 0 cleavage. And if your dress isn't appropriate and Timber's loading this video, you will be asked to redo your video.
Guys, 0 cleavage too.
0 cleavage on the guys, and also a bow tie, if you can.
Normally, girls, you have to wear shorts under your dresses, things like that too. If we're not going to see that in your dress, don't worry about that, I suppose. But just dress like you would at camp for that. Guys, you don't have to wear bow ties. You can wear another tie if you'd like. But we're giving all the campers, the boys, bow ties this year. So it'd be kind of fun where you'd say, hey, I wore a bow tie too. So you can just wear a tie or something else fun. You know, Grandpa always comes up with the craziest, coolest stuff, and he always has like a bow tie, I think. So if you can wear a bow tie, do it. But if you don't have a bow tie and you only have a tie, that's okay. It's still fancy. You're
going to dress on up, and you're going to take maybe a 5 to 10 second video where you're dancing around or having fun or looking pretty or grooving or whatever. And then they will put all of those together over a birthday song.
Do we know what song it'll be? Because maybe that'll help them groove to it better.
I'm going to guess Happy Birthday, but maybe a jazzy version of Happy Birthday.
Just dance as if there's a song playing, like a fun dining hall song like Try Everything or some other one.
We're not 100% sure what song it will be.
Every move I make. But something that's really
something
moving.
Fun. And
you're only doing it for 5 to 10 seconds, and just if it helps you, if it helps get in the right mindset, play some music and jam out to that.
And then you're going to send it to the Dropbox in the link. A reminder for Heart Notes. I do have it linked down below, a list of everybody's addresses if you'd like to send Heart Notes to the other counselors and staff at camp. You definitely can. We want to encourage you to snail mail these Heart Notes. So we will get mail, and we will open it up, and we will be so happy because we got mail from somebody who loves us. That's how that works. A reminder to go ahead and get those out. And actually, I updated a few of the addresses in this list. So you can ignore the old one, and you can look at this one. And thank you for the Heart Notes you have sent in for our campers. We sorted them the other day, and it was incredible. I was super nervous we were going to be short Heart Notes. We are not short Heart Notes. Now, for some reason you haven't gotten them in yet, that doesn't let you off the hook. You still need to get them in.
There are a few campers who definitely do need more.
So, boys in particular.
Yeah, so don't think, oh yeah, we'll be fine. The girls stepped up and there's a good amount. We could use a few more. The guys definitely need more.
So if you haven't sent them in yet, please get them in. So when we are going and seeing the campers, there is still a chance, a very good chance, that we will have to be wearing masks. So you need to bring your own mask. Your mask must cover your nose and your mouth. Both of them have to be covered. And hooked behind your ears, a hands-free mask is what you're going to need. If you can't get a mask, you can ask me and I will look around, because lots of people have masks. They appear to be everywhere. Pretty sure I can get my hands on some.
You can wear a bandana. There's a lot of stuff. As long as it's covering your nose and mouth to wear. If you're coughing or something, to wear that wouldn't travel. That's the whole point. And maybe you won't get out of your car, so you won't have to wear one during that. We want everybody to, if you can, bring some sort of mask type covering.
Just in case.
If we need to have
As of now, we have to wear them. That might change by next week. We will let you guys know. And like Mark said, if you're in your car or you're just standing in front of your car holding a sign, you don't have to have a mask on.
If you're away,
you have to have a mask on if you're going to be walking up to the camper's house. Nobody goes in the house.
Right.
But walking up to the camper's house, you will need a mask. Also, on that note, appropriate touch with campers. Now, if you are new, you may not know we have rules. No front hugs. You can do side hugs with permission. You can do high fives and fist bumps. So, we will not be doing those as of now on that Monday. If a camper comes up to you and they're like, oh my gosh, I missed you, and they're like running towards you, usually we teach you guys how to pivot to the side.
Yep.
So you can do a side hug. You're still going to need to do that if they're running at you. And then you're going to have to very nicely take their hands off of you and be like, hey, buddy, we can't do this right now. Okay?
Or you can, if they're already there, they're on you, let the side hug happen, but then pull yourself away from it right away. So you don't want to be like, hey, whoa, no. Because it's not inherently wrong what they're doing. But
they love you.
We just want to be careful. So, okay. And then you need to separate. And again, that's why we have you guys wearing the masks and things like that if you're going to be close to the kids. So if something like that happens, you got the mask on, we're okay.
So if for like some reason your camper is like, oh, can I hug you? You're going to have to say, I'm sorry, buddy, not right now. We can't because of the COVID. Like, you can tell them, they understand it, but we need to be clear about that. We also are going to want to get some pictures of you with your camper. So we could do one where you're holding one side of the sign and they're holding the other side.
Yep.
We could even do one where they're on one side of the glass and you're on the other side of the glass if you want to do that. We want to get some good pictures, but we're going to have to be creative with these because as of now, we still cannot hug and we still have to wear masks. I know that puts a damper on things. I'm not crazy about it myself. We have to follow the rules and we still get to see the campers.
See them. It's okay.
It's true. The last thing about this is we will be giving out the physical addresses to the campers' houses right then and there over the Marco Polo chat. So you really only need those physical addresses if you leave the caravan to go to the bathroom or get gas or whatever.
Yep.
Otherwise, we should be good to go. And once you get to your camper's house and you see where they live and you see that address, you will forget that address as soon as we leave. You do not get to remember where they live. You do not ever get to go to their house again. That is not a thing. RFKC is letting us do this under the understanding that we will not contact these campers outside of camp.
So if one person contacts a camper outside of camp and it's because we went and we saw them at their house and you take that information, you use it as well-meaning as it could be, that could ruin our camp completely.
Yes,
would go away.
Absolutely.
So we're taking a big risk knowing that you guys are going to be responsible and not do things like that.
Yes, we are trusting you. So don't remember the address and send a birthday card. Nothing. You will never see that address ever again.
Just be like me. Forget everything.
Forget everything. I know it's kind of an intense thing, but you really need to understand the amount of
very serious
trouble we would get into if you go back to that house or mail anything to that house or anything at that house.
Yep.
Big trouble. So we forget the house. Glad we're on the same page with that.
Yep. Lastly, to wrap up, we want you guys to be praying for your campers. Pray that they'll be not just around when we get there, but that they're being safe, that they'll be blessed by us going there. Pray for the weather that day, honestly. It could be raining and stuff, and we'll still be able to do this. That's a great part about it. But it'd be a lot cooler for the kids if it was nice out. And
not 90 degrees.
Not 95 degrees or stormy and rainy and hail and things like that. If it is, we'll roll with it, and we'll get to see them. It'll be great, and it'll be an adventure. But pray for good weather and pray for safety. Safety for the kids, safety for us as we're driving to and from. It's going to be a really long day for some of us. Maybe we'll be tired or something. Pray for the whole thing to be an awesome blessing that God's got his hand on, so we're very, very safe with it.
That's right. We will be back next week for one last video with a few other tips and little things that we're going to be talking to you guys about basically right before we go. Again, like I've said like 15 times, if you have questions, what are you supposed to do?
Contact Stephanie or myself. I always say or myself because she gets a million people contacting her about things. You're never bothering her. You're never bothering.
So popular.
You are. You're never bothering me. If you have the slightest questions about anything, let us know. Email, Facebook, text, whatever. Because
we want to be there and help you guys. So, questions, contact us. Otherwise, we love you guys.
Love you.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Do our... Ooh.
Here.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
That was not together. I can't even say words.
I don't remember 1 week to the next. This has been 5 years since February.
It's a lot of Saturdays. Ready?
I shower at least once a month. At least.
Even if you don't need it?
Ooh, okay. All right.
ropes, the
Okay. That's pretty cool. Ooh.
Second thing I need from you is spit in my throat.
Oh, you don't need that from them. Please don't. Please don't. No, nobody sends spit for her throat. Forget
Call
it.
Ghostbusters.
Call the Coach Mandy sometimes.
If Ghostbusters isn't going to show up with tacos, I don't even want to see them.
Right?
I don't even want to see them.